Hi, Coach Matheson again with a little breakdown of your formations or offensive system of how we set up for play calling in our local program. What you will see here are 6 different lineups that are very similar to what the one I have described in Basics 101 of offensive play calling. That example is located right here, which I went over in more depth in terms of the different position play, but it's referred to as slinger, where the wide receiver, the X, is located out here. The Z, or the wing, or the slot, he can be called all of those, located here. We have your normal interior linemen, which are all 5, and they're consistent in every formation we run. And we actually run in another one in addition to this beyond. But the Y, or the tight end, is located here. The quarterback is located here in the pistol formation this time. The 3-back, which is also known as the fullback. The 4-back, or the running back, or the halfback, they're all the same player, is located right here. Now, if we wanted to change things up just a touch and make it a little different, we take the 3-back and we move him over so he's straight in line. Everybody else stays the same, but now he would be called Slinger I. Slinger I formation, he's lined up directly behind here. So that's another quick variation, and many schools run very, very similar basic formation, and they might have this player here, they might have him play here, they might have him play here, but that's all a basic formation that has been used for decades in football. The exact polar opposite combination of where everyone lines up, other than those who are straight in line, is located over here. We refer to it as owl. Owl. So the tight end, or the Y, flips from the right side of the formation over to the left. The Z, who was over here, rotates over here. The X flips over to the other side. The running back and the quarterback stay in the same spot, but the fullback flips to the other side. So this is slinger and owl formation, designed depending on who the defense is there, where we are on the right side or left side of the field. If the ball is directly in the center, we can go either one. If we're way over towards the right hash mark or on the left hash mark, we might run one or the other. So it gives us an idea of what our slinger formation is. The next formation is right and left side. It's called USC, and its counterpart, the Trojan, which is the college team that kind of made this fairly famous. Again, our center interior line are in the same position. Quarterback and fullback are in their same position, and they are in all of these. Okay. What changes is the Y receiver goes outside, so he's out more as a wide receiver, but he's still called a Y. The fullback, which was normally up here in this formation, moves out into what is referred to as the slot. Here we get the slot receiver on this side. Since we have 2 receivers spread out to the side, that is considered twins for obvious reasons. Now, the Z, who was normally right behind the tackle over here, he also moves out, extended away from the line of attack here, and he gets to pair up with him, and he's twins on this side, and he's also referred to as a slot, or the Z receiver. Okay? The exact opposite, where we just flip this package and this package, flip either side. That's Trojan. And we flip them back and forth based off of the player and the personnel combination of players that we have, and based off of what the defense is showing us. Who's their best defensive player? Well, we want to try to go away from them. So sometimes we will play in different combinations. But this particular situation, when we have 2 twins, that is referred to as a spread offense. This, where people are more in line, is more of a power offense. This is more run-oriented. This is more pass oriented. That's not to say that we won't run out of here, and we will pass out of here. But this lends itself more towards running. This lends itself most of the time, based off of the players that you have available to you, to a passing situation. This creates a lot of problems, especially at the youth level, because it's more complicated and difficult to cover for wide receivers or people going out for passes, especially at the youth level. So it's very, very popular, very powerful to do that. But our team tends to be very, very strong, very big, and very powerful. We really like this, but we certainly will use these and the next one as well. The next one is very similar and almost identical, other than the fact that we take the Z, which was over here creating twins and twins on both sides, to having him move all the way over, and now he's buddy-buddy with the 3-back over here. So now we have 3 on the side. And for the same reason we flip it, the Z would come over here. This is Florida, this is Gator. Sorry for the graphic, it's kind of hard to read on, especially on a small video. But now this is referred to as trips for obvious reasons. We have 3 receivers on one cluster over here. And there's lots of different things we can do off of this. What these tend to do is they will tend to pull the defense over, because now they have to protect all of these players here. And because we've overloaded that one side being very, very strong, especially for passes. But sometimes the sneaky thing is you pull everybody over here, and then you take the running back and you make them run to the back side of everything. So there's reasons we do all these different formations, and I hope this gives you a little understanding of the different breakdown. This is why at a 7th grade level, which is what we're at right now, we have over 90 different plays. Functionally, we only have 10 or 15, but it's 10 or 15 out of this combination, 10 or 15 out of this one, etc., all the way up and down. And then there's some special ones that we do that go beyond this as well. So I hope that's helpful in understanding formations of offense.